All right, so what's up, everyone? It's the real DJ Red coming to you with a little tip. Not a DJ tip, not audio, not lighting, none of that. This video, you need to share it with your family, your friends, your neighbors, share it with everyone. And, hopefully that this can help people out. There's been a lot of scams going on with uh, apps like Cash App, Venmo, stuff like that. Here's a couple of tips for you to use, and hopefully, it can prevent any of this from happening. I've been using it myself for a while. A couple of weeks ago, a family member of mine got hit on their Cash App. It was 50 something dollars, but money is money. I don't care if it's a penny. Is I don't like thieves. Period. So here go a couple of tips for you to try to help prevent that. On your Cash App card, you open up the app. I'm not going to do a screen sharing because I don't want to share any of my info or anything, but I've been using this personally myself for a while for a number of different reasons. For the main part, security. I don't want any money being stolen. I don't want any transactions going through that I didn't approve of. So on your Cash App card, you click on down at the bottom corner. There's a little icon for the card itself. Click that on. Once it opens up, you'll see the virtual card on there. On the top corner of the card, you'll see three dots there. Tap those three dots on. Once you tap on those three dots, it'll give you the option to show your card information and also enable or disable your card. Okay? First thing, you don't need to have your information shown, so turn that off. Okay? Um, the other part is enable and disabling your card. You can disable that as well. So that way, anyone that tries to do any transactions, it will not go through. Now, for my DJs that, if you're getting deposits in or you're getting tips in from your live stream and stuff like that, um, money can still come in, but it won't go out if that card is disabled. Okay? I still use the card. Here's the ways how to use the card and still be safe with it. Let's say you're going through a fast food drive through. Once you order your food, they give you your total. You're pulling around to the window. You can go into the app real quick, enable your card. And also make sure you have a PIN number set up on your app. You got to have a PIN number set up on your app. God forbid you lose your phone. If you lose your phone, they got access to all of that. But if you have a PIN on there, they would have to know the PIN in order to get into your Cash App. Okay? So going back to what I was saying, you're going around your PIN, getting ready to pay for your food. You can go into the app, enable the app real quick. You hand your card off to the person, the cashier that's taken your order. You make sure you keep an eye on that cashier with your card. Now, I know with most restaurants down here, because of social distancing, they have mounted the merchant machine on a pole and they just stick it out to you. You put your card in, they do what they do from their end on the register, you take your card back out. So that way you have your eye on your card all the time. That's the other part that I'm getting at. If they're not doing anything like that and you still have to hand them off your card, you make sure you watch that cashier with your card. Make sure that they don't have a cell phone in their hand or any other devices. That might be funny because they might be getting your card information. If they're on their cell phone or anything like that, red flag. Red flag giveaway right there. They can easily take a picture of your card, especially a card like Venmo or Cash App, where you don't have to turn it over to get the three-digit code off the back of the card. No, all the information is on one side of those cards. So if anyone is using that phone or have their phone in hand or anything, no, do not hand your card to them at all. They can easily take a picture of your card. Okay. Now, another tip to go into this is if you have to hand your card off to that person or whatever, once you get your card back, you can Put some hand sanitizer in your hand, rub that card both sides, make sure you disinfect that card. Again, just to because of everything that's going on. You get that card back, bam, you can put it back down. You go back in the app. Once that transaction goes through and you see that it has gone through, you got a notification that has gone through. You go back in the app and disable that card right there on the spot before you leave that restaurant or wherever you're at, gas station, wherever. Disable the card before you even leave there. Now, what this does is if anyone tries to use your card for any type of purchase for any type of amount, it will decline automatically. One, you would get a notification for it. Two, you would know where the card was trying to be was trying to be used at for that purchase. Disable those cards when you're not using them. Now, some bank cards, I know that Cash App has that capability. Venmo has that capability. Some bank cards allow that as well in the app. Some of them don't have it in the app. You would have to go online to do it, which is a little bit more time or whatever. That's why I still use the Cash App. I can enable and disable the card when I need to. It only takes a couple of seconds to do it. Okay. Hope that this tip helps everyone, help someone out. That you won't get hit by these scammers and stuff like that. Same thing if you're going to the gas station or whatever, you're paying bills online, you're doing purchases, Amazon or where have you. You use it. Once that transaction goes through, disable the card. Disable the card, and it will not allow any transactions to go through. I know it worked. I've tried it myself several times. I went to go make a purchase, forgot that my card was disabled. It declined it. Oh, bam, had to go back in the app real quick, turn it back on. Here, run the card again. And I've had quite a few people that ask me about it. Well, damn, you could turn your card on and off just that quick? Yes. As soon as I'm done with them, turn the card back off. Disable the card. That way, you don't have to worry about getting fraudulent purchases or anything into your account. A lot of people are getting hit with this, and especially when their Cash App or Venmo card is tied into a bank account, and they just continue wiping out the entire bank account. For some reason, I got a video this morning. Shout out to DJ Chanel for sharing that video with me. And in that video, there was a person that they got wiped out for over 10 grand out of their account. Again, if they would have done this, it could have saved them a lot of money, a lot of hassle. They did get their money back through their credit union, but it can save you a lot of money, a lot of hassle for even going through that. If you ever see, if you follow these steps and you start seeing something on that decline or whatever, just go ahead and, if you still have money on your Cash App, transfer all the money back into your, from off of your Cash App, back into your bank account, and then report that card stolen with Cash App. Let them send you out another card. Okay? And also, do not have the same passwords or PINs for your bank account as you would have for your Cash App or your Venmo. Switch all of them up. There's no need to have all of them the same. I know some people figure, oh, well, it's easy to remember. No, switch all of them up. Switch all of them up. I have different pins for every single one of my cards. Switch all of them up. Again, this is not a DJ thing or whatever, but this is just everyday life, that things that people are going through or whatever. So I'm just trying to help somebody out with that. So again, you're truly DJ Red. Make sure you be a blessing to others. If you haven't subscribed to my page, please do so. Give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down in the comment section, and peace.